Well, you brought up the Ford Pinto. Let's bring that in. You know, that was a horrible, horrible thing that would blow up.
Yep.
So do you just wash your hands of Ford completely and say, well, that's a crap company. I'm not going to do business with them?
So here's, to me, the difference. With automotive, typically, one, there's an outside governing body that comes in and says, you need to do something or we're really going to start laying fines down on you.
There kind of is here, too.
Kind of.
There's a drop test. There's all kinds of tests. I don't know how that made drop test. What the hell?
Right, but there's tests that have to be done. But when I'm talking, and there's tests that are done with that. But with automotive, typically there's an outside body that regulates everything. And when there's complaints, they look into it as an outside source. It's not self-policing, so to speak.
That's true.
Here's to me the big difference. Typically, if something happens in the automotive industry, you hear, we're recalling that.
Yes.
We're recalling the crap out of that.
I bet you they recalled this.
No. At this point, SIG is still standing behind it, saying that there's nothing wrong with it and blaming the user. That's where I have a big issue.
Yeah, I guess that's where I have an issue too.
If they would have said, you know what, there's a potential default in it, we don't know for sure what it is, but it's potentially there, we're going to recall them, and for our fine customers that have one, you can have your choice of, we can give you a different model, we can refund your money. Once we get it fixed, we can send you a new one that's completely fixed. Then I'd be, okay, they're doing something. But if they're going to do this, oh, it's not our fault, it's the user error, and continue to die on that hill, I've got a problem with that.
Yeah, that does change my opinion there a little bit. I will say. Now, Taurus had something similar. They're 45s. I had one. And then, so there was an issue with it. So they recalled that model. So you sent it into Taurus, and they sent you an equivalent. I disagree with their equivalent.
Yeah,
I didn't send them a 45, and they sent me a 9mm back. That's not equivalent.
No.
Taurus, screw you. Just, that pissed me off.
Neither of us are fans of Taurus to begin with. So.
I have Tauruses, and I don't mind some of their firearms. But that little taste in my mouth kind of pissed me off. And now that you're saying that with SIG, if you're right, if they would have said, you know what, obviously there's an issue, we're going to look into it, we're going to see if we're going to recall, we're going to stop selling, we're going to halt everything
We're going to full stop on this.
Figure out what's going on, and then see what's going on.
Right.
I can get that.